video referring to the longs and shorts of all the different quads. Keith actually spoke about it this morning in the macro show. So this is my, you can go and look back at a few of the other older videos. So this is my simplified version. I have to keep saying that, simplified version of the different quads. It doesn't represent exactly what is on for quad 2. This is just the broad brushstrokes simplified version, which I keep static. So obviously depending on, right now there are fixed income positions that are longs in quad 2, but currently none of them are on except, HYG has gone on in the last couple of days. Okay, so this has all 4 of the fixed income positions in this red line showing quad 2. But actually, if you're following, in either ETF Pro, I'm guessing HYG will be added to ETF Pro soon. You wouldn't have had any fixed income positions on at all if you were following ETF Pro. So this is just a static so that I can track it over a long period of time. I'm not able to keep changing all the different positions. Okay. So it got brought up this morning, and if we go all the way back, so this is showing 300 trading days, okay, of the quad positions. If you see here, so when quad 2 didn't do well, the quad 3 and quad 4 positions would be going up, and as you know, a lot of the positions are balanced across. So longs in quad 2 are, shorts for quad 2 are longs in quad 4. So your shorts in quad 2 would be things like gold, long duration treasuries, etc. Well, those are longs in quad 4. So days where you had sell-offs in quad 2 would be balanced out by, it's the opposite of what's going on in a quad 4. Now you can see that these are quite prominent, a sell-off in quad 2 and a bid in quad 3 and quad 4. Okay, you can see that here, but this is what I want to look at. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce this down. So this was the September, October time. Anyone who's joined from the Bitcoin crowd, this is the famous time of, Keith sold his Bitcoin. Okay, so if you look through September and October, it was a really close fight between what was, what quad we were in. Obviously, the guys at Hedgeye had allocated to quad 4, but you'll start to hear now Darius will be talking about percentage probabilities of which quad. And I've tried to go back, I couldn't find it. I'm sure he made reference to it around this time, but you can imagine here that the probabilities would have been very close, okay, because there wasn't really a clear winner. But the one thing I wanted to show was you could see that through the start of September, quad 2 actually done really well, and then when it sold off, quad 4 caught a bid, which you would expect because the the longs for quad 4 will have done well. But you could see as we moved through September and October that you had a sharp sell-off in quad 2 and a sharp bid in quad 4. But when we got over here, the bid became less, to the point of now we've made, obviously this is November, we made the big pivot to start pricing in the double quad 2 of this year. But you can see now that even on down days, quad 4 isn't getting a bid. So if you're allocated to like a normal 60-40, or you're getting beat up on both sides depending on what your allocation is, because the bonds aren't even giving you that much protection for your equity positions. So it was just interesting. It came up actually this week in the sell-off, but certainly at the end of January, going into the first week of February, people were asking a lot of questions. Are we pricing in quad 4? So, well, so we had the sell-off, and yeah, okay, bonds and gold and stuff got a bit of a bid, but as you can see now, definitely this week, any sell-offs have come on the back of sell-offs in, the safety trades. I'm doing air quotes here. The safety trades in TLT and gold and things like that have sold off as well. So if you're getting not scared out of positions, but if you're thinking, what's the market pricing in now? Well, it's certainly not pricing in quad 4, because otherwise all these things would be catching a bid, and they're just not. So again, Keith spoke about it, macro show in his early looks, things like that. It's obviously he's highlighted this rotation out of momentum. If you see on the risk ranges, you can see all the big names have started to turn bearish. Obviously called out a couple of weeks ago with Tesla, Apple, Facebook and things are all bearish, whereas the other ones, Microsoft, Google, have remained bullish. So yeah, it really pays. Again, I'm just regurgitating what they're saying. This is no sort of deep insight, but it pays to be paying attention to everything. Something might look out of the ordinary one day, and then the following week is the most important thing. And if you hadn't have spotted it early, you don't even have to do anything about it. But take, for instance, Tesla. 2 weeks ago, you didn't do anything about it, but you knew it was there, or Keith was telling you that it was there, and then a week later, it's the only thing that people are talking about because ARK are reducing exposure, blah, 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 to whatever. So yeah, I've just found this most recently, I've found it quite useful because on days or weeks where, where your allocations are going maybe against you, you can just have a look, and the questions when they come up, are we pricing in quad 4? Well, straight away you can just look and go, well, no, we're not pricing in quad 4 at all. So yeah, I am trying to tidy up. It's all a bit janky and all the calculations and adjust a bit all over the place, but I am trying to go through the different spreadsheets so that I can share it with people, and I'll just put it up and just share through Google Drive or whatever it's called. So yeah, hopefully that helps. If you've got any questions, ask away. A lot of the comments have been really good. So yeah, good luck everyone. Cheers.